Hey all, welcome to the wilsonwilson.org website. This is Jenna and I'm going to show you how to create a pocket page using Wilson Wilson products in the Project Life app. Before you know it, you'll have made a page similar to this one in the palm of your hand. It's so easy. So make sure you have the Project Life app downloaded to your device as well as a Dropbox account set up and ready to go. Let's navigate to the wilsonwilson.org website and scroll down to the Let's Create tab. If you tap right here, this free collection will be added to your Dropbox account. Now let's open up the Project Life app and create a collage page. The app sees this full page as a 12 by 12, so it gives us designations that this is a 4 by 6 and this is a 4 by 3. Let's tap on one of these pockets and add some Wilson Wilson cards through the photo picker. The app comes with several collections when you download it, and you can add cards from the app through this card picker, but Wilson Wilson products and your photos will need to be added through the photo picker. So tap there and you'll see all of your photo albums as well as your entire camera roll. But we're going to scroll down and choose this Dropbox icon. You can also navigate to Dropbox through the cloud option. Let's tap there. This is what we just downloaded from the website, so I'm going to add this 4 by 6 card to that 4 by 6 pocket. We'll come back and add some journaling in just a minute. Let's add some more cards. I'm going to add another card from that collection and use this journaling card. I also have a card from her travel collection that I want to use, so I'm going to tap there and use a card from a different collection, and I believe I have it in my Wilson Wilson folder under travel. I think I want this word art card right there. That's it. Okay. Now I did not place those exactly where I want them, so I'm going to press and hold on this and drag it over to that pocket, and I think I want this one here. And now I can add some photos. So I'll tap on this pocket and again tap on the photo picker, navigate to the album I want to use, and start adding some photos. Tap on the pocket, tap on the photo, tap on the pocket, tap on a photo. iOS users can add photos very easily. Android users, I think you have to go in and out of your camera roll. But now that all the pockets are full and the cards are in and the photos are in, we can do a little bit of photo editing if we want to. Now this looks great as is. We don't have to do any photo editing. But if you want to add some editing, there are some options. Of course, there are a ton of apps you can edit your photos with before you even bring them into the Project Life app. You can tap on the editing options and see what the app offers. There are some basic tools right here as well as a lot of filters in the Pick Tap Go app that you can purchase separately and integrate into Project Life. But I'm just going to use some of the tips Sally gave us on basic photo editing. And you know how she photo edits, it's a muted look. So she tends to bump up the brightness and bump down the saturation. So we'll do that here and show you her style. Okay, we're going to do that on each one. It is a little bit tedious, but it's worth it. Bump down the saturation, bump up the brightness. And I'm eyeballing this. I'm not even making sure the numbers match exactly. If you're a perfectionist, of course you can do that. But I'm just going to eyeball it. And bump down the saturation again. I did that one already. Let's do this one. Down with saturation, up with the brightness. Okay, one more. Up with the brightness, down with the saturation. Okay, that looks really good. I like it. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of editing to this picture right here. Not editing, but maneuvering, I guess. See how the corner of the table is showing? I'm just going to enlarge that to fill the space with my 2 fingers. I'm going to do the same over here with this corner right there. I'm just going to enlarge that to show the entrance. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now that some basic editing is done, if you wish, let's definitely add some journaling. So I'm going to use what the app calls free-form text. The Project Life app calls this feature free-form text. And it is an in-app purchase of $4.99. It is not necessary. You can journal on your Wilson cards using other apps that might be free. But if you want to journal on Wilson products in the Project Life app, you do need this feature. And I'm going to just simply type out Hawaii. I'm going to, in the toolbar here, change the color so I can see it. Tap that arrow back and look through all the other tools. This one right here, you can change the font. This will change the size, this will change the line spacing, and this will change the justification. If you need to adjust the size to match something you're doing on another page, you can see the number very clearly right here, and you can use the slider or tap the plus and minus sign to make minute adjustments, or you can just grab this corner and adjust it with your eyes. Don't even worry about the details there. I'm going to leave it about 45. I am picky about some things I'm not. It's easier sometimes to use the slider. It's easier sometimes to not. All right, that's good enough. There we go. And now I can move it around and center it with my finger. I'm going to come down here and tap the X to get out of the journaling option there. And I'll tap on this pocket to show you how to do a little bit more journaling that is a bit tedious with freeform text in the Project Life app. Now I have added some journaling to my notes app, and I'm just going to copy and paste this into that pocket. All right, tap on the journaling option. Now when I put this in here, it's going to be one long line, and it's a little tedious to do all the line breaks, but the app doesn't know what card I have in here, what design is on the card, how I want to journal, so I have to do this manually. That is a limitation of using freeform text in the Project Life app. It might be easier to journal with other apps, but I'm just going to stick to it. So now what I'm doing here is I'm tapping right here, adding my cursor, coming down here and pressing return, and then moving this over and centering it where I want it. Again, tapping right there to add the cursor, coming down here to press return, and then moving it over. And I'll do that a few more times and call it good. Now, let's tap this arrow to go back, get out of the color wheel. I'm not going to change the font. I like the size. I would like to adjust the line spacing, which sometimes is possible with freeform text and sometimes is not. It's not letting me do it right now, but if I make this one little adjustment and I center justify or play around with some other tool and then come back to the line spacing, sometimes it lets me do it. There we go. Interesting, huh? So if you ever hit a limitation, try something else and come back. Again, the freeform text is not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Now I want to add my date down here, but I want to do it in a different text box. So I'm going to tap the plus sign and I'm going to type out the month. Okay, and again I need to change the color so I can see it. And I'm just going to use this corner slider, shrink it a little bit, drag it down there. I do want to change the font on this, and I've added some fonts to the Project Life app, so I'm going to choose something I've added. But keep in mind that adding fonts and using freeform text are two different in-app purchases. Okay, so there we go. Stamp Writer, that's what it's called. I'm going to shrink that a little bit more, center it. I'm going to adjust this by tapping on it and just moving it over a little bit. Okay, there we go. I think that'll do it, guys. So we just built a page in the Project Life app in under 10 minutes using Wilson products. It is that easy. Her designs are stunning. Her editing tips are fantastic. We hope that this helps give you the basics of making a page with Wilson products in the Project Life app. If you have any questions, please tag Wilson or tag me. I'm Jenna Scraps on Instagram. So be sure to check out all that Wilson has to offer and create some beautiful memories. Thanks for tuning in. We hope this helps. Have a great day.